Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader at 7:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, November 16, 2021. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified of when these videos come out. Share the video with your friends and colleagues, as well as thumb it up. Thumb it up for STORJ, STORJ. Intraday updates are on that Wall Street chart 12 link below if you want to hear any intraday updates, major market moves, etc., etc. In the meantime, STORJ US dollar, we're trading at around $1.62. It's really not doing bad at all. I pulled this thing out to show everyone the bigger picture here. We're trading right around here where my crosshairs are at $1.62, and this is a giant, enormous, pattern to me that looks very, very bullish. In fact, I mean, it really it makes you appreciate that you're involved in this coin. In the meantime, taking a look at some shorter term price action, we've had some massive downturn, 8% or so in Bitcoin, really driven by, the leader of China. We'll go into that later when we cover Bitcoin. But right now, we do have a line of support still at $1.56. We dipped quick and then pulled back out in the wee hours last night. I was glad I was sleeping at that time because, think about it. It's like, some people just don't want to, I don't want to see stuff like that. I would prefer to wake up with the thing higher and then knowing that it dipped and feel like, whew. But usually when you're watching something like that, it makes you concerned. Well, the dip could have pulled us all the way down to $1.27. I mean, there's really a lot of air over here. And as you will zoom out over here, it's actually probably pretty good actually over here because you have an area of support. So the support area looks to be around $1.43. So I would draw this here because I think, we've had multiple spots where this thing has supported this price action as well as shown resistance, support, and we'll see. But right now that lower end of support is $1.47. Right now we're sitting above the $1.57 support area with some resistance around $1.70. This thing is really doing pretty well in the grand scheme of what's been going on with Bitcoin. Storage to Bitcoin, also same, very kind of bullish here. We had a real dippy do. We were down all the way as low as 24.74. We're actually about to break this line of resistance, almost looking like a little bit of a small head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders pattern. And just to go back here, we have a resistance around $1.70 and a floor of support around $1.56. We're at $1.63 right now. So overall, looking fairly bullish on this pair. However, we are under this trend line here. So this is now going to start acting like support. So we could run into resistance at 28.07. We're 4% away from that, according to the numbers here, 3 or 4%. Let's flip over to Bitcoin US dollar. Bitcoin US dollar, we broke this yellow line of support, came all the way down to 58,000 and change. We're at 59,000 right now. A lot of this was driven off the fear from the head of China talking about cuffing and shackling folks in China for doing any kind of Bitcoin mining. 75% of all Bitcoin mining is out in China. So I say, shut them down. Why? Because New York would be happy to do some Bitcoin mining. I think the mayor just openly said he wants to make New York the Bitcoin mining capital of the world. So bring it on. That's what I say. In the meantime, if we do have a pullback, the pullback could be fairly significant down to this blue line. I just drew this blue line, which reflects a newfound support over here, where we have higher lows through time since back in July. If we do have a pullback, I think 54 is roughly the range. It's also supportive of some prior resistance, horizontally resistance and support areas in the past. So feeling comfortable with 54. If it hits 54, I will be personally buying some more Bitcoin, stacking sats, whatever they call it. I'll buy some Bitcoin. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at this one. Starting to curl up. I drew this blue line here as well to show that we have a rising phase in Bitcoin dominance, clearly created by fear. Now, just to note, when Bitcoin US dollar goes down 8% and Bitcoin dominance is flat, that means altcoins go down 8%. Now, if Bitcoin US dollar goes down 8% and Bitcoin dominance goes up, even if it's a little, then altcoins will go down more than 8% in aggregate. Some will do worse than others. That's just how it works. In the meantime, we're over at STORJ US dollar 163. Feeling pretty good about this one. 157 floor support. Again, about $1.70 on the resistance area. Catch up on Twitter.